Okay guys, so this is the new Skil Power Core 20 impact driver and drill set. I got this thing for $70, which is an insanely cheap price these days for any set, and especially a 20 volt set from a brand like Skil, which is kind of mid-grade, and they're also claiming specs that are very similar to Dewalt's of a little bit older generation. So obviously it comes with the impact driver, which actually has ergonomics very similar to Dewalt and Milwaukee. Not quite as nice, but for a $70 price tag, I cannot complain at all. The drill seems almost a little bit nicer than the impact driver itself. It's a very compact drill and very, very similar in strength to the Dewalts that I've tried before. Battery charge is a very, very fast charger, charging the entire thing approximately 15 minutes. 25% charge in 5 minutes. It's a little bit taller, has more of a traditional drill feel instead of these subcompacts. This is the DCD793. Super powerful for its size. The one thing I do like about the Skil, metal chuck. This one's plastic chuck. These things get chewed up really easily. Metal is always the way to go. These ones are a little bit chubby on the bottom, but the cool thing about these batteries is they have a USB port built in. So you can plug in and charge your phone, you can charge a Bluetooth speaker, anything directly off the battery. Not very useful for most people, so if I had to choose, I would choose a 2 amp that's this size over this size. Here are the drills together. First the Skil, and then the DCD793, the DCD796, and we're gonna throw in a Craftsman just for reference. The Craftsman is quite large compared to the rest of them. Impact drivers, Skil ID 573901, and this is the DCF840 as I already said. 12 volt DCF801. The 801 is very, very compact compared to even the 20 volt, much shorter, much smaller. This one is also variable speed, which is another thing the Skil does have. It has high, low, and a very small screw setting so you don't strip out those Phillips heads. As I said, I got this as a bundle at Lowe's. Oh, I didn't say I got it at Lowe's, but anyway, I got it at Lowe's for $70. I checked Amazon. It is regularly $70 on Amazon for this set with a charger and a battery. So if we get close to as good as the Dewalt's, I'll be really happy. This impact claims 1,800 inch-pounds, while this impact driver claims only 1,700 inch-pounds. I have a feeling one of them is lying. Well, I don't know which yet. This drill, I cannot find a spec on it. I really don't know how many inch-pounds it is because they won't tell me. We're gonna see how many it can do to about the half second. I can't really measure milliseconds very, very accurately, but I can try to. Okay, one thing I hate when companies do is when you can't just push the bid and you have to pull it out and push. That's just really annoying. You get what you pay for, right? I'm gonna start it and wait till 5 seconds. All right, 3, 4, 5. That was 19 seconds. That's 14 seconds to put in 5 screws. Not too bad. Same test. 21 seconds. 2 seconds longer, so we'll say the average is 20 seconds. 3, 4, 15, that's 10 seconds. So that's a lot faster. DCF840, new screws, reset, start. Start at 5 seconds. 2, 3. That's scary. Okay, that was not all the way in. Oh, that was basically in. Okay, I'm gonna redo that. I was not ready how much faster that was. Oh my goodness. Let's start this. 5 seconds, see how long it takes to get them out. 3, 4. 11 seconds. And I'm actually going to retest this one by starting all the screws first, I think. 3, 4, a little bit before. Right at 11 seconds. So let's say 12, I just started a little bit early, but still 12 seconds compared to 20. That's disappointing. For clarification, this is a 2 amp battery and it was fully charged. This 2 amp, it is fully charged on the DCF840 pack. So now we're gonna start 5 screws. No, 2,700 RPMs. This one claims 3,200. So that's, you know, that makes sense. It's claiming lower specs. 3, 4, 5. Ooh. 8. Oh, snap, I missed it. 18 seconds. I did mess up a couple times, so we'll call it 18 seconds even. Again, very unscientific. 18 seconds minus 5 is 13 seconds. So 13 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, one, go. That was pretty much all the way up. I did not look at the time. You can see the time, and I can put it up on the screen then. So, the Dewalt definitely won that battle. Way, way faster. You could feel it. It's just a lot faster. This one starts hammering away really quickly. This one has enough just raw torque to twist it a lot further in before it starts impacting, which is always going to be faster. The funny thing is, the very few people these days use drills to put in screws. They're faster almost 90% of the time. So we're going to put these two drills up against each other, putting in screws, and then we're going to drill some holes with them and see how they compare doing that with a 1-inch auger bit. Because I only have one power core and I have to swap it over, and I'm not going to wait for it to charge. I'm going to keep it fair by taking the one off the impact test and putting it on the drill, so they should be perfectly evenly drained. First section of 4x4, I'm going to start the 5 screws. All right, 3 bars. Number 2, drill. 3, 4, 5. 14 seconds. You could have probably read that better than me. 13 seconds. Setting 2 on drill with a evenly discharged battery to the Dewalt. 3, 4, 5. 14 seconds. 13 seconds, 8 again. So after retesting, the Skil did exactly the same at 9 seconds to put in 5 screws and 8 seconds to pull them out. The Dewalt scored a little bit faster because I think I just did a little bit faster, and it got a 8-second input time and a 7-second removal time. Very, very similar, honestly. If you're using it in real life, I don't think you're gonna notice a difference between these two drills. This drill is 140 bucks bare tool just by itself, while this one was half that price in a kit with an impact driver and a battery and a charger. It's kind of a winner if you ask me. Drill against drill, chuck them together. Not really, we don't do that here. We're gonna test these with a 1-inch auger bit now, all the way down to the blue. Hopefully that'll be pretty accurate. 3, 4, 5. 13 seconds, so that is what, 8? It did not feel like it was struggling at all to do that. Now let's do at least 2 holes each. 5. 14 seconds, puts us at 9. Average, 8.5 seconds. 14 seconds. Oh, I couldn't read it. It was 14. Put you at 9 seconds each. Wasn't that one faster? That one averaged 8.5. All right, Dewalt, you got to pick up your game here. 13.5. So 8.5 both times. So that's equal to the average of the Skil. 2, 3, 4. 14. That had a rough go. 8 3/4 of a second to drill with the Skil, and 8.5 with the Dewalt, but still very, very, very similar for a drill that cost, I don't know, 1/4 of the price. So if I had to choose in between one of these impact driver sets, which one would I buy? Now, having the knowledge that I have with these specs, what could I do with them? This is 2 of the newest versions they have from Dewalt. These did the best as far as speed goes for pretty much every test they had. The drill, very, very similar in specs to the Skil, the Craftsman, and this older hammer slash drill. This one has very bad clutch issues. It did work. This is a no-go. This Craftsman was very, very slow, but as far as these two compared to each other, very, very similar. I could not really tell the difference. I would choose either one of these. If price was not a concern, I would get Dewalt because they generally have better stuff in their platform. If budget is a concern, Skil is definitely the winner on that one. This set overall is definitely the pick for performance. This impact driver is absolutely amazing, and it's not that expensive. It's about 150 bucks with a battery, possibly more. You can get it for less, bare tool if you already have Dewalt batteries. Definitely a steal. The 840 is a great impact driver. This kit by itself is gonna run you about $150 to $200 depending on where you get it from or if you can find a sale. This set is $70 on Amazon right now. No sale, just $70 with one 2-amp battery, and it's a very good set for that price. The impact driver is a little bit lacking. I don't like it as much. Don't buy the Craftsman. And the 12 volt is again cheaper and more compact. So if you want just a slightly cheaper version of the Dewalt, you still want to have that yellow, this set with the 12 volt is going to run you about 150 bucks. The price difference is not too big. Craftsman, I think even for the price, we can just toss these. These are not in the game anymore. If I wasn't in any platform at all and I was just starting out, very good chance I would buy the Skils because they are cheaper. And if I didn't have this test video to tell me the differences, I would look at these and say they're cheaper, they have better specs on paper, I would go with these. Even knowing what I know now, this drill is virtually the same as this drill, and it's less than half the price. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this was helpful to you in some way, and please come back for more. This is what I do all the time: test videos, review videos, and how-to videos. So thank you for watching this, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.